We've landed in Dresden, where Bespoked has taken over the whole airport. We've got aluminium full suspension bikes, we've got titanium full suspension bikes, we've got carbon 32ers, and much, much more. Actofive are an innovative German brand, and they're actually from 10 minutes away from where we are here in the airport in Dresden, and they've got some amazing bikes. Yep, you've got a trail bike here that's, well, a default sort of mountain bike setting, but what's really special, and it's not just the colour, is this XC build. 120mm of travel front and rear, and this purple, hopefully it comes through in Technicolor to you on your phone or on your computer. It is incredible, a beautiful deep plum. The frame is, as you'd expect from Actofive, so we've got a two-piece aluminium frame construction that's then bonded together, really unique, really special one-piece link. We've also got a flip chip down here that's adjustable, and then the chainstays are adjustable as well. It is beautiful, really incredible stuff. Some booths are a little bit more relaxed than others, but it doesn't mean that their bikes are no less serious. This is an award-winning mountain bike, actually from Bespoked in Manchester. Still worth a look though, isn't it? We've got beautiful Phillip brace details that have been finally finished. We've got a single pivot with a link activated shock, and well, actually the back end has got a flex stay. There's a lot going on there, belying its simple looks. Lots of braze-ons for bottles and bags and lots of mounts, including this rather nice front rack ensemble. You might be wondering, where's the bag? Probably on an adventure somewhere, but if you've got a sleep roll or something like that, that'll stop it crashing into the cables nicely. And it's actually got a dusting of red underneath the clear coat. Lovely. Here's a rad adventure bike from Don Sebastiano with loads of fun. It's got a mid-drive motor, it's got little wheels, it's got a wonderful linkage fork, and it's got full suspension. Lots of innovation for a fun bike. What do you think? Very interesting bike, aluminium full suspension, but there's a lot going on. We've got a rising pivot. So we've got a high pivot here, but it's actually on a sliding rail. Really fascinating stuff. And that means that whilst it's got 160mm of vertical travel, actually the rear wheel axle path is moving back around 45mm. That's around double everybody else's. How this bike will track is going to be really impressive because all that rear wheel traction. On the other side, there's lots of pivots for the chain, and that means that they can tune and balance how the high pivot works all the way through that sliding rail suspension. Clever stuff. Really fun bike here from Rasch. She's part of the SRAM scholarship, where SRAM sponsors some of the builders to build bikes for the show. This one isn't quite SRAMmed up, but it's still a really fun bike. Got twin top tubes which morph into the seat stays. Then we've got this wonderful fork with, well, lots of legs. The logic is that it can be flexible in some ways, so it gives you a really comfy ride, offer lots of tyre clearance, a low stack height, but then also be stiff in the right directions. And we've got all important, lots of bosses here for extra load. One extra thing on this bike, it's really good to see a head tube designed with paupers. Bespoked is amazing because around every corner there's more amazing bikes, like the one just here. It's made to measure, made in Italy. It's a custom, full carbon, Softtail, wow, full suspension racer. It's impressive. We've got Zerbel shifters on there as well, loads of trick little details. Impressive machine. Alutech, German brand, we featured them actually at Eurobike, but they're here at Bespoked because, well, they hand make them, and they've got a one-off special of a bike here. This one is a one-off. It was made of two CNC'd halves, which they've welded together, but you can't tell. It's been polished and machined to, well, just perfection. Also interesting is we've got #1 editions of the Intend shock, the Intend fork, and the Intend brakes. A very special bike. Curved bikes are out of Australia, and they do a lot of really amazing gravel bikes, but got some new things that should get mountain bikers excited. This is the GMX Plus, which is their, well, plus-ish big fat tyre bike, designed originally with big drop bars, but goes well with big flat bars. Lots of attention to detail. We've got loads of accessory mounts, lots of adjustment, and with the dropouts, there's a lot going on. There's different dropouts for boost, non-boost, T-type, regular. There's a roll-off version. Sure, there's probably a single speed. There's flat mount and post mount. Loads of great options. Maybe I'm biased, but of all the bikes I've seen so far, I think this one is my favourite. Very interesting bike. This is very new, still sort of in prototype form. It's an eMTB, but with a very fresh approach. This is a Shuvl. We've got a mid-ish, high-ish pivot. We've got lots of chain control there, just to keep it nice and quiet. We've got a moto-inspired front end, and well, you can see the battery, and that's actually on purpose because the battery is external. You can easily get to it, you can easily change it. The motor, again, there's lots of space around it, and there's a lot of modularity and future-proofing. So it means that, yeah, at the moment it's got a Bosch motor, but you might be able to put something else in the future if there's something improved. It's a really fresh approach to an e-bike. At the moment it's 170, so it's a big and burly bike, hence these really gnarly tyres, these shredders. Lovely Shuvl tyre, I think Jonesy likes them. But yeah, really interesting thing. It'll be interesting to see how it develops. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. We're on the Tailfin booth and they've got a really interesting adventure mountain bike. This is an Alan Nukas. It's a brand I've not heard of before, but it's got loads of wonderful 3D printed sections just at key points. So in the bottom bracket around here, it's actually the kind of lug between the chainstays and the bottom bracket, and then up by this seat clamp and seat stay ensemble. So designed for ultra racing, so it's designed to have bags on it. It's designed around a shorter travel suspension fork or a rigid fork, and yeah, it looks like a really good go far mountain bike. Fun beast. Out of this world build here from UFO Labs. I'd never heard of them, but it's actually someone from SRAM, which is why it's dripping in the wonderful 1987 group set. Really fun single pivot with a link activated shock, and the link is really nice and detailed. A fun down country bike, or is that just cross country? Let me know in the comments. Bikeahead Composites are famous for lots of composite parts. This year they've already released their frame, a sub 800 gram mountain bike frame that's tested to really high standards. One of the lightest on the market. It's really impressive. And just here, they're going to the next level because they're experimenting with, well, 32ers. That's why it looks so vast above me. This isn't the normal frame. These aren't 29ers. No. We've got here the new Maxxis Aspen in a 32er. There's rumours of more tyres coming out, and Bikeahead Composites are already there. They've got these amazing spoked wheels, which they do in 29er. They've got them here in 32, and they've also got rims available. I just can't get over how big they are and how far away this rear mech is from the ground. 32ers, they're big. Amazing cargo bike by Sentient. They've also got a full suspension one too, because why not? Zoceli Bikes we've featured on the tech show before, and actually this model in particular we featured because it's got, well, a clever drivetrain. Have a look at that. Lots of clever building in here, lots of clever gussets. A wonderful bike that's, well, actually available to buy. Well, like quite a lot of the custom bikes here, but this one is very special. Curved Bikes UpRock 2. So this is one of their first models. It's been updated. We've got modular dropouts with lots and lots of adjustments. We've got a titanium frame under this Cerakote, this ceramic coating that's all murdered out. It's lovely. Modernised geometry to suit, well, either a suspension fork that's around 120, but they do a rigid fork if you want to set it up as a, well, rigid bike packing sort of mountain bike. Lots of options, I've got to say. It does look stunning. And underneath this, as mentioned, it is Thai magic. Basket bikes are lots of fun, even off-road. Manivelle make the baskets. They make the racks as well. Often you get a bag to go in it, or you could just get some straps, but they are lots of fun, as is the rest of this custom bike. We've got these wonderful twin parallels here that actually end up being the seat stays. It is a beautiful bike and a great rack, and available, well, to buy. So if you're after a basket jammer, here's a good example. Funky bars too. Here are some beautiful bikes from French artisan August. First, we've got like a dedicated trail hardtail with loads of wonderful details. So tube-in-tube construction. We've got a twin top tube, big and burly setup at the moment, but it's got adjustable dropouts too. Yeah, a really nice looking bike, and steel and wonderfully artisanal. And then we've got this bike. I mean, it's full suspension, it's steel. There's so much going on with this bike. Just looks rad. This is an Auckland Cycleworks, and well, there's a lot going on. We've got a lovely steel front triangle, and then we've got a lot of links. Gary at Auckland is designing a bike that has very, very different characteristics to what we've got used to in terms of anti-squat and anti-rise. And I've had chats with people who've ridden it, and it's meant to ride in a really different way, potentially better than the trail bike you might be on at the moment. There's quite a lot of links. We've not just got one pulley, we've actually got two. Yeah, high pivot, but it's actually a multi-link bike. A lot going on. Pretty special though. Let me know what you think. Wow, again, my brain and grey matter is tingling from all the creativity that all these wonderful frame builders, these bespoke builders are able to do here at the Bespoked show. I know I've got my favourites because, well, we've seen those aluminium full suspension bikes, we've seen steel full suspension bikes with hidden gears within them, we've seen amazing titanium hardtails, we've seen 32er bikes. I know what my favourites are going to be, but, well, let me know what yours are. Let me know in the comments down below.